serve Granite Country.
WSGC Tignall, Elberton.
The Granite Capital's news is next on 105.3 WSGC.
NBC News Radio, I'm Brad Siegel. Voters head to the polls in several states today as the 2022 primaries heat up. Mike Bauer has more.
So today, I announce my candidacy for governor of Arkansas.
My name is Herschel Walker, and I'm winning the United States Senate seat.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, right here from Northwest Georgia.
And tonight's primary elections will be headlined by several nationally prominent GOP figures, all endorsed by former President Donald Trump, all on track to cruise to victory in their respective primaries. But Tuesday will be a test of former President Trump's dominance over the Republican Party, and also will feature several battles in the ongoing war between progressives and moderate Democrats. I'm Mike Bauer.
President Biden is on his way home after wrapping up his 5-day trip to Asia. Mark Mayfield reports.
He met with the leaders of Japan, India, and Australia overnight for a summit of the Quad nations. He told them the world is navigating a dark hour and that the war in Ukraine has become a global issue. India is the only member that hasn't sanctioned Russia over the deadly invasion, but they all agreed to a free and open Indo-Pacific that's inclusive and resilient. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The CDC is investigating 4 more suspected monkeypox cases in the U.S. All are in men and related to travel. CDC officials say the suspected cases being investigated include 1 in New York City, 1 in Florida, and 2 in Utah. The first case in the U.S. was confirmed last week in a man in Massachusetts. The CDC expects more cases to turn up, but says there's no evidence the virus is spreading widely. Gas prices are not moving. AAA says the national average price for regular stands at $4.59 a gallon, the same as yesterday. Looking at prices around the country, Kansas and Oklahoma have the least expensive gas at $4.06 a gallon. California's holding at $6.06 a gallon. That's the highest in the nation. Brad Siegel, NBC News Radio.
Now, your Granite Country forecast from the WSGC 24-hour Weather Center.
Hi everyone, mostly cloudy skies, warm and humid for our Tuesday. We'll bring in a slight chance of an afternoon shower or storm. Highs today mid-80s. Tonight's a 50% chance of showers and storms. Now tomorrow for Wednesday, we've got that same 50% chance of showers and storms through the afternoon into the evening. Very soggy on Thursday and Thursday night, but more sunshine returns for Friday. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
For Rock Branch and everyone living in the Granite Capital, this is 105.3 WSGC.
And good morning to you. It is 11 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour. It is time now for Community Spotlight. Today's Community Spotlight powered by Georgia Farm Bureau. Farm Bureau located on Elbert Street. Stop by and talk to Ben Hill and the great staff at Farm Bureau for all your insurance needs. And today for our Community Spotlight, we are talking about Rex's. It's going to be Rex's X's, and we got Tony King here. And, Tony, we've got a special guest on the phone, George Morrow. Yes, is that correct?
George Morrow, the director.
And he'll be the director. And let's see right now via satellite if we can bring in George, who is in a remote location. George, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right, there he is. George is there. Good morning to you, George.
Well, good morning, Stan. Thank you for having me on your show.
We are excited to have you here. The theater always doing great plays. What can we expect from this Rex's X's? Tell us about this play, and then we want to find out when and where.
All right, this play is a sequel to the Red Velvet Cake Wars. It is a Jones, Hope, Wooten play, which are playwrights that are known around the country community theaters for writing just great comedies and very entertaining shows. This one, I'm really not familiar with Red Velvet Cake Wars, other than it was hilarious. I'm not sure if this picks up right after, but the gist of it is that we have the Verdine cousins, Peaches, Gaynell, and Jimmy Wynette. They're living together. They all have a certain crisis going on. Peaches is being haunted by the ghost of her missing husband. Gaynell is in denial that she's getting ready to turn 50 years old, and Jimmy Wynette just opened a bridal boutique that's under the scrutiny of the Texas for the Yellow State of Texas Award.
Okay.
Lots of things going on. A great comedy. A lot of great cast. Should be a lot of fun for everyone.
So, and this is sure to bring some laughs.
So there.
Yes. Can you hear us? We got you. Can he hear us? Can you hear us?
Did I lose you?
No, we hear you. Do you hear us?
Now I hear you. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is definitely going to be a great comedy. When does this play? When is this play?
This play is the first 2 weekends in June.
Okay.
The 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Friday and Saturday shows are at 7 p.m. curtains. The Sunday show is a Sunday matinee. It's a 2 p.m. curtain. Same for the following weekend, 11th and 12th, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And those Friday, Saturday shows will be at 7 p.m. and Sunday matinee at 2 p.m. And
correct.
And George, you're the director. Are you in the play? Is directing enough of a job on this one to?
Believe me, directing is enough of a job on this one.
Okay. And who do we have starring in Rex's Exes?
I've got a great cast. We have Susie Sanders, who was in Red Velvet Cake Wars. Kayla Hyatt, she's been in a number of shows. She's a familiar face. Kimberly Dennis, she plays Jimmy White Yvette. Kayla Hyatt plays Peaches. Kimberly plays Jimmy White Yvette. She and Kyla both were in Can't Take It With You, directed by Ken Little a couple of years ago. Julie Williams plays Gaynell Verdeen. Julie's been a familiar face on the stage. Eric Jensen plays Aubrey Verdeen. He's also a familiar face. And the following people are pretty new. Cindy Barrow plays Lamerle and Mama Doll Hargis. Molly Barrow, her daughter, plays Gentle Harmony. Timothy Aaron Stiles plays Wild Bill Boudreaux, the bounty hunter. Timothy's a new face on the stage for Alberton. Robert Roach plays Rex. And Kayla Gunter plays Bitsy Hargis. Kayla Gunter is fabulous. She's fun to watch. All of them are great. It's a great cast. They've all been fun to work with, and I'm looking forward to their being on stage to entertain everyone.
And look, I love the performances at the theater because even, folks, these are your friends, neighbors, people you know, but when they're in character on the stage, it just takes a whole nother world, and you forget that these are people you see at the grocery store. I mean,
right.
And just wonderful. And I love good comedies, so I'm looking forward to making it probably the second weekend. I don't think I'll be able to make it the first one, but the second weekend is going to be great. What's the best way to get our tickets? And this could be for George or Tony. What's the best way to get our tickets?
I'll be glad
I'll let
to
Tony answer that.
Yeah. You can give us a call in my office, which is 706-283-1049, or you can email us at tking@cityofelberton.net, or you can find that on the web if you can't remember. I know that's a lot of letters. And then also you can just stop by our office at City Hall, which is on Elbert Street, and we're there from 8 to 5 during the week, Monday through Friday, and of course we'll have office hours on show weekends as well. So you can get it any number of ways, and I would recommend reserving early.
Yes.
Because you get a discount on your ticket price. So if you reserve in advance, the tickets are $11 for adults and $9 for students. But if you wait and get the tickets at the door, they're $16. So you save yourself $5 just by reserving ahead of time.
It's better to get them ahead of time. So.
Yes, and plus too, these are reserved seats, so you get better seating choices. You won't be, at the last minute getting what's left. You'll be ahead of the game.
So is this a family play? Is this a family fun, or is this an older kids?
I would say it's for the family, but more older students. I would say PG.
PG.
There's nothing outlandish or outrageous about the language or the content. Just a little bit of adult humor and that sort of thing.
I'll probably get a ticket for me and Jake, my son.
He's totally old enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we went and saw a play this weekend out of town, but I think he really enjoyed watching, so like seeing the plays, and so this is going to be good. George, how was the set on this? Was this a tough set to build?
Pat Bell, Ken Little, and Bob Larson are the set construction crew, and they do a fabulous job every time they build a set. This one's no exception. It's a pretty entertaining set, although it's a little crowded for one of the props, but I'll let you see what that is. I'm not going to give it away.
Well, now you got me wanting to see it. I want to go see it. I want to see what you're talking about. So, Rex's Exes, this will open June the 3rd. For those that think that it's still just May, June the 3rd's like
I know.
right around the corner, a week away. Like really, next weekend, this weekend, but next weekend. And so this when Rex's X's will open. And like Tony said, get your tickets early. You save money that way. And we can't wait to see Rex's X's. George, this is going to be fantastic. Have you directed several plays at the theaters?
This is my second.
This is your second one.
Christmas Express last year, which is very well received.
Yes.
This one will be just as much fun.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait, and this is going to be a great time, and it starts next weekend, the first 2 weekends of June, like George said, and looking forward to it. And get folks, come on out and support the theater. So good, and let's have a sellout. We need to have some sellouts. You know what I mean? Let's do some sellouts.
You know, I did want to mention too that we were talking about earlier. This is a sequel to Red Velvet Cake War, which we did another year, I think 2018, 2017.
Yes.
But I don't want people to think you had to have seen that one to see this one. Because even though a lot of the characters are the same, the family's the same, the story is not continuous. So this one can stand alone. You can watch this and enjoy it.
Come
100%.
see this one. Doesn't matter if you saw the other.
Yes.
It's a standalone
Yes.
performance. And so, well, that is going to be awesome. And George, we just appreciate you taking time to call in today and be on our community spotlight and letting us know about Rex's X's.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, George Morrow, and he is director for Rex's X's, and look forward to seeing that the first and second weekends of June.
All right.
Awesome.
Look forward to seeing you there, Stan.
All right. Thank you, George. Have a great day.
All right.
Also,
You too, bye.
And by the way, we still have Tony King here. So, Tony, before we wrapped up, I wanted to find out about the Elbert Theater. And we didn't get to chat about all this before we went on air. So,
That's okay.
But usually the summer brings a lot more for the theater. We have plays, and then we have the big the youth camp and things like that. Can you just tell us what's happening at the theater for the summer and what people can look forward to?
Wow, we have so much going on. Summer's probably our busiest time of the year, I would say. Because, yes, we do a lot of things for the kids. So some of those will be our Kids Summer Movie Series, which starts this Thursday.
How big of a kid do you have to be to come to the...
Any age can come to these. These are...
I'm going to go get Jake. And he's 13, but do you know how big my 13-year-old is?
I've seen him, yes.
But I think we're going to come to summer movies.
You should.
Yeah.
Well, these will be
popcorn.
You got to get popcorn now when you come to the theater. That's the rule. That's what I tell everybody.
Yes.
So we have those. They're going to be on select Thursdays in the summer, which is mostly June and July. There's maybe a couple. Well, we got one in May.
Yeah.
And I say select because some weeks we're having our kids camp. So check the dates. So don't just come every Thursday because sometimes we won't be there.
Okay.
But it is on Thursdays, select Thursdays through the summer, and we are going by Elbert County school schedule. So since they got out last week, we're starting this week, and then the week before they begin school, that will be our last one. And it will be at 1 p.m. on those dates, so that means we open the doors at 12:30, and all tickets are $5. These are movies that are not coming out right now. These are movies that are your favorites, and in fact, we did a poll in the community, and these were the ones voted favorite.
Yes.
So that's why we're showing these particular ones. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. Get out of the heat. Babysitters have something to do for a couple hours.
Take
not
the kids
playing
out.
Schedule. Yeah. So that's really easy and fun. So we hope people come out and enjoy it. We haven't had the summer series in quite a while, so I'm hoping people will really take advantage.
I think it's going to be huge. I do, because people are looking for things to do and stuff to do, and so I think it's a great opportunity for our community to get out and enjoy the theater.
Yes.
And by the way, the Smurfs. I mean, who doesn't like the Smurfs?
Everybody loves the Smurfs.
Yeah, I'm coming to get some popcorn even if I don't stay for the movie.
You're welcome to come on by. And look, we also have the other movies coming up, our first run movies, the new releases coming up too. They are not every weekend because, as we mentioned, we have performances coming up on some of the weekends. But I know we've got Minions: The Rise of Gru coming up.
Okay.
We've got Top Gun: Maverick coming up.
Wow.
We've got a lot of really good ones. So if you're looking at the new releases and you want to come to those on the weekend, just look at our website or our Facebook or our Instagram pages, and we always have all the updates on there about what's going to be playing and when.
And look, we'll try to inform people here as well what's going on. And so if it's a weekend movie or a play performance or the 1 o'clock Thursday movie, we'll be announcing it here during Community Spotlight. So we love our theater and love what it's doing for our community. And Tony, y'all work hard. You and I know there's a lot probably too many people to name, but you work hard to have events and performances and things at the theater. So we really, really appreciate all that you do.
Well, we appreciate y'all letting people know about it and getting the word out, because sometimes it's hard, especially with a show that maybe has just maybe 5 people in it.
Right.
You know, with a big cast, it's easier to let people know what's going on, but when you have just a few, it's harder to spread the word. So we appreciate y'all letting us get the word through you to the people.
And let's talk about spreading the word. But so Wednesday, you will have a open reading.
Yes.
So and if someone has not been in the theater, or they are wanting to get into something, this would be a great time for them to come by. Is that correct?
Yes. So a lot of people don't understand what the open readings are. And this is a thing we're trying to do monthly with the Elbert Theater Foundation. And we are reading literally out loud a script from start to finish. And these are shows that we're considering for our live season.
Yes.
So the one that we have coming up on Wednesday this week is White Christmas. That, of course, is a holiday musical. Most people are familiar with the movie. And that show is going to be at the theater in performance in December. So we have auditions coming up. So that means if you come to the open reading, you'll have a better idea of what the story's about, if you don't already know, and then know what characters you might want to audition for.
And you can learn.
Exactly. Yes. And that's always better when you come to audition, by the way.
Yes.
Instead of going in and saying, I don't know, I'm just here.
That's right. That's right. And look, for a second, and I want to show this to Emma Grace, I thought that it said directed and choreographed, because I am a dancer, so by Stan Brown. This is what I thought I saw. So I had to look at it, and it's Sam. I know Sam. It's Sam Brown.
Yes, and he's an amazing choreographer.
Yeah.
Choreographer. I was trying to say the wrong word.
Because of my expertise in dance, I thought that was my name. And that's
it's so close.
Yes. So anyway.
Whenever I'm trying to text y'all,
yes, it's Sam and Stan and right there, Brown. And then Tony, like the sweater. I want that sweater.
Aren't they fun?
I would wear that sweater in a heartbeat. I'd wear it all through July.
Not July now.
Christmas in July.
Tony. Ooh, that's hot.
Hey, people do say I'm hot. What? I'm just kidding. Sorry. Round of applause for that. But Christmas, no. For Christmas, I think I'm gonna get a sweater like that. It just,
people,
awesome.
They have these ugly sweater parties and stuff
yes.
now. But I like the traditional holiday sweaters.
Look, those are cool.
Fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
When people click a button and their shirt lights up a Christmas tree, I'm like, you owe me. You owe me. That's awesome. And so it's so good. Well, look, White Christmas, that's going to be at Christmas time to play for this Christmas.
Yes.
But all drop-ins, or not drop-ins, open readings are now.
Yeah, the open reading is Wednesday.
Right.
And the auditions will be in August. Yep.
Okay.
And then we've got some more open readings on the schedule. We try to do those the last Wednesday of the month is when we try to do those. So, again, check out our calendar on all of our website pages, all that good stuff, because they're all going to be there. As soon as we know we have them, we put them up there. And as far as our live performances, we've got, of course, Rex's X's that we talked about.
Yes.
But for our season, we've still got 2 more in the season. So we've got White Christmas in December.
I wish y'all would do a mystery or something, like a kind of detective kind of a thing.
You are in luck.
Really? Are you serious?
Because we are going to be having Clue in September.
Wow.
So everybody knows that board game.
I love Clue.
Yeah,
yes.
It is so funny. I'm so excited about this show. This is one that me and Gunnar Hartley, we're directing together.
Awesome.
You know how funny Gunnar is.
Gunner's a funny, yes.
So it's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that one. And it is based on the board game. And if you ever saw the movie from the 80s, it's very similar to that.
Wow.
So all the characters are there.
When will these, okay, that'll be in September.
Yeah, the show will be in September,
okay.
So auditions will be June. Actually, next couple weeks are auditions.
Wow.
So if you're interested in that, please come audition. We don't have any requirements as far as you need to be in so many shows or anything like that. We are a community theater, so that means everybody's welcome to audition, no matter
if you see one a year or anything, or if you want to be a part. And behind the scenes, we just talked about this for Rex's X's, the behind the scenes of production and all that. And I'm sure Pat and Bob and all them can use extra hands, when they can.
Definitely.
So
especially with Clue, that's going to be a bear of a set.
Yeah.
So they will definitely be glad to have some extra volunteers working on that set for
You're
that
going to
show.
need Rebecca Brooks for this one.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, those are coming up, and then you also mentioned our summer camps. So those kids will have their performances this summer too.
You've already had the sign-ups for that, or
we did?
Yeah,
yes.
Because that's always like you get a line of kids. I mean, just parents, and,
yeah,
and it's a big deal.
It's like a Black Friday
situation.
Well,
that's what I was gonna say. It's a big deal.
It is so crazy. But yes, we did have those sign-ups in March.
Yes.
So we are full right now for both camps. But if you are interested and didn't know about them, please call me. I always keep a waiting list because sometimes things come up and the kids that signed up can't come. So I'll go down the waiting list and call people. So that is an option if you're wanting to do that. But we are having 2, of course, like we normally do. The first one in June will be for our teenager group. So that will be the 6th through 12th graders. And their show is Newsies Junior. Have you ever heard of Newsies?
I have not. Have you?
Yes.
Hold on, let's bring Emma Grace in.
Yes. I've seen Newsies before. It's
you
really
have?
Good. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to say it. Newsies. Hey, Stan, where are you heading? Going to Newsies?
There you go.
It's great. It's really good. This is the junior version, of course, so it'll be a lot shorter than the main musical.
That's usually like an hour, hour and a half.
Usually about an hour, or if it's for little kids, a 30-minute, 45-minute show.
Okay, yeah.
Which works well for our camps because they only have a couple weeks to
learn it.
Yeah.
It's quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those shows tend to work really well, and they always have music and dancing, so the kids like that.
Yeah.
So their performances are going to be June 24th and 25th at 6 o'clock. And I highly recommend people come see the junior teen versions of the shows because those kids are amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
They are so talented, and it's amazing, again, what they can learn in such a short amount of time and pull it off so well.
I've been amazed because I've seen, so I'm trying to remember some of the ones I've seen at the Art Center that were summer. I think that was the junior plays, but they were always so good.
Yes.
I mean, just always. Have Emma Grace, I know that you were at Mill Creek, but have you ever been in the summer? Did y'all ever come back to?
So what's interesting is I think I came to the Elbert Theater when I'd come visit my grandparents growing up more than I went to the theater at my house.
Wow.
And so I saw Frozen at the Elbert Theater.
Yeah.
I've grown up seeing the plays.
Yeah. I love it. I love
really
it.
Cool.
I love it. We had to recruit Emma Grace into Elberton, so
Yeah.
So that is awesome. So she's so smart. She into school they get awards and things. She had so many awards they had to get a trailer, truck and a trailer to have. She had like 8,000 or 9,000 awards, and so it was like a lot. She couldn't even hold them all.
All right, congratulations.
She couldn't even hold them all. So that's how we hire people now.
That's
How many
right.
awards
Standards.
you got? How many awards you got? If you don't have more than 10,000, we don't want.
You only have the best. That's right.
Well, hey, speaking of the best, Elbert Theater is the best. Y'all check them out on social media, the website. Stay informed of what's going on. But Rex's X's, get your tickets today for that. Call Tony at 706-283-1049. Stop by City Hall, or you can go online and get them early so you can save that money.
Yes,
so
please do. And I mean, we have so many things going on. It's hard to mention all of them. But you mentioned the Art Center, so that made me think.
Yes.
I wanted people to know, in case they didn't, we also offer painting classes
with Jennifer.
Clements
Yes, that's on Thursdays. That's on Thursdays.
It's once a month.
Okay.
Usually on Thursdays.
Yes.
And it is a totally guided class. They don't just turn you loose and say, hey, paint that.
If you've never painted, I mean, you walk in and you can just take the class.
Yeah,
like,
yes.
Like if Stan the Man shows up, what are they going to be like, wait a minute, you hadn't been here, well, you can't come today.
No, anybody is welcome. People that
I
have painted for 20 years and people that haven't painted ever.
Yeah.
And she is a wonderful teacher. Jennifer tells you step by step what we're going to do because it's a
When's the next painting?
I think June 16th. It is a red classic truck with an American flag.
Okay.
And if you want to sign up, I will say sign up fast because that one's half full already.
WSGC Radio will pay for its staff and anybody that wants to go to paint on that day. If you want to go, the station will pay for it. But here's my thing. John Hubbard has to come.
Well, if he wants to, he is more than welcome.
I'll pay for John. I want to see his painting.
To go.
I'll buy his painting after he's done.
I need him to sign it.
Yeah.
We can auction it off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, we're coming. We're coming for that, and I want to commit to it right now. It's $25 per person,
yep,
right?
$25 per person, and y'all just let me know how many you have, and I'll put you on the list.
We have 14 people on staff. I want to send an email out, and I'm going to ask that only about 8 come.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that might fill up the rest of our class. I'll have to look.
How many people can come?
Maximum of 30 per class.
30. How many does she normally have?
It depends.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll have 12 and sometimes we'll have 30 with a waiting list.
Wow.
So it just depends. It's really about the painting and what people like.
Yeah. Do you have to bring anything or is everything provided?
No, you don't have to bring anything, although I do recommend you wear clothes you don't mind getting messed up if you were to get paint on them, because she does use acrylic and that does not come out of your clothes.
Are you in town that June 16th?
I should be.
Okay. I'm going to check with John Hubbard.
Okay.
And then I want anybody in the station that wants to come. Yeah. And we'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, I'll check in with you a little later and see who responded.
Look
That'd
at
be
that.
Great.
Look how I love listening to WSGC. You just never know what's going to happen
All
here.
kind of things going on.
All right. Well, hey, folks, Tony, we appreciate you taking time. I know we were about 4 minutes over, so I apologize about
problem.
that. Thank you for taking time, and to George as well. Elbert Theater Summer Fun is already in session, and folks, make sure to get your tickets for Rex's X's. Go online, give Tony a call, stop by City Hall. Every what you do, get the tickets early so you can save some money, and that starts next weekend, next Friday. Again, your Friday, Saturday performances at 7, matinee on Sunday at 2, and Rex's X's coming to the Elbert Theater. Thank you, Tony King.
Thank you so much for having us.
We appreciate you. Hey, we've got more great country favorites are on the way right here on 105.3 WSGC. Our community spotlight today powered by Georgia Farm Bureau. Farm Bureau located on Elbert Street for all your insurance needs. More